Riding up over fields of gold, dust on my boots and a heart that's old. Working the land till my back gives in, but there's something about this life that feels like kin. Mama's in the kitchen, humming some old song. Daddy's on the porch, strumming all night long. Life out here drags slow, but it's steady and plain, under skies so wide where the dreams remain. Oh, I'm a child of the dirt, born to roam, with the soil in my hands and the land in my bones. From the creeks that twist to the fields that grow, this is my home where the wild winds blow. Friday nights we tear down those back roads, windows cracked with the radio's cold. Jenny by my side, laughing like a fool, back when the world was simple and cruel. And now the years have slipped, but the memories stay of fire-lit nights and the harvest days. The old truck's rusted, but the feeling's still here, in the heart of the land where the roots run clear. Oh, I'm a child of the dirt, born to roam, with the soil in my hands and the land in my bones. From the creeks that twist to the fields that grow, this is my home where the wild winds blow. I'm a child of the dirt, born to roam, with the soil in my hands and the land in my bones. From the creeks that twist to the fields that grow, this is my home where the wild winds blow. Sometimes I wonder if the bright lights call, but the country's in my blood, it's my rise and fall. No city noise, no neon glow, just the cricket song and the rivers that flow. Take me back to the fields where the rivers run wide, where the stars light the night and the dreams don't hide. This is my roots, this is my soul, the open sky's the only place I know. Now I'm standing here with my own little boy, showing him the ways of a simpler joy. He's got my old hat and a fishing line, and the same love for the land that's always been mine. Oh, I'm a child of the dirt, born to roam, with the soil in my hands and the land in my bones. From the creeks that twist to the fields that grow, this is my home where the wild winds blow. So when I'm gone, just lay me low, under the oaks where the wildflowers show. 'Cause the land's in my heart and it always will be, a child of the soil forever free.
Struck 5 and I threw down my tie. Tired of the grind, tired of the lie. Packed up my truck with nothing but my name, heading back to the fields where I was raised. The boss man yelled, but I didn't look back. The city's got nothing but a heart of black. Left the noise behind, left the concrete floor, chasing the silence I've been longing for. I'm riding alone, just me and the wind. No chains on my soul, no walls to close in. Back to the land where the wild things sing. The wind's my only companion, and it's calling me in. Riding alone. The road stretched wide like a ribbon of dust. Memories of childhood rising up from the crust. The old oak tree where I carved my name, still standing tall like it's waiting to say. And the house is gone, but the feeling remains. The smell of the earth after summer rains. I'll build a fire where the old one burned. and let the wind carry the lessons I've learned. Oh, I'm riding alone, just me and the wind. No chains on my soul, no walls to close in. Back to the land where the wild things sing. The wind's my only companion, and it's calling me in. Riding alone. The city tried to own me, tried to break my will, but the fields kept whispering, come back, be still. Now I'm here with nothing, but I've got it all. Just the wind in my ears and the crickets call. Take me back to the fields where the rivers run wide, where the stars light the night and the dreams don't hide. This is my roots, this is my soul. The open sky's the only place I know. I'm sitting here with the moon on my face. The wind's my only friend in this quiet place. No more deadlines, no more 9 to 5. Just the land and the wind keeping me alive. Oh, I'm riding alone, just me and the wind. No chains on my soul, no walls to close in. Back to the land where the wild things sing. The wind's my only companion, and it's calling me in. So when I'm gone, let the wind carry me through the fields and the trees where I'm meant to be. 'Cause the land's in my heart, and it always will be. A man of the soil, forever free. Well, the sun cracks the earth like a banker's cold smile. Dirt in my boots, sweat on my brow. I'm in the same fence where the coyotes still prowl, but the wolves at my door ain't howling now. The crops sway like ghosts in a drought-kissed field. The tractor's a beast that just guzzles my pay. Every acre I love's got a number and seal, and the clock ticks like spurs chasing Judgment Day. Oh, it's dust and death, blood and regret, a ledger of lies and a sky full of threats. They'll take my granddaddy's name with the stroke of a pen. This dirt's all I am, but I'll fight for it till the end. The bank man's got eyes like a rattlesnake stare. Says interest's a storm, you can't outrun the rain. I work on to dusk, but it's never enough. Just a cog in their wheel, driving me insane. Mama's old quilt and the porch swing slow creep. The stars over Texas sing lullabies soft, but the bills stack like thunder, the future looks bleak. One wrong move and it's all I have lost. Oh, it's dust and death, blood and hope in my veins. I'll dig my roots deeper where the free land remains. Let them call me a fool, let them laugh at my pride, but a man without grounds, just a ghost left to ride. So I'll rise with the rooster, I'll bend but I won't break. Pray the Lord lets me keep what the bankers won't take. 'Cause when the last deed's signed and the battle is through, they can have my bones, but they'll never take my truth. Side where the mesquite grows thin, an old war horse coughs, but he's fixing to plow. He's chewed through the Calachee where the Brazos runs thin. 3 generations bent, but he's stubborn as now. His grill's a coyote's grin, tires caked in red gumbo. Dragging dawn's first light across the Llano Estacado. Weighed hail like hard candy, spit sand from his lungs. The bank's paper bullets, hell, he's dodged everyone. Roll on, let the cedars bellow. Ain't a chain on this earth that can break what you told. Steel bone, hardwired with a calloused hand. You're the ghost in the dirt and the soul of this land. He outran the black blizzards, outlasted the loans. Oil in his veins like the Permian's crude. Taught the calves how to wander, taught the wheat how to grow. Kept the fence lines alive when the world turned rude. His roar's a dry hymn that the tumbleweeds know. Steady as a preacher stand on a Sunday morn. When the creditors circle like buzzards below, up a song to the rust-colored dawn. Roll on, let the cedars bellow. Ain't a chain on this earth that can break what you told. Steel bone, hardwired with a callous hand. You're the ghost in the dirt and the soul of this land. Find them in the crickets, in the hawk's lullaby, in the creak of the windmill, in the barbed wire's hymn, in the sweat of a boy learning life from the wind. Let the blue bonnets tangle where his tracks used to bleed. Let the coyotes howl truths that the bankers can't read. 'Cause the dirt don't forget and the stars understand that old
this wild Texan land. Iron red, iron and rust.
Broken down on blacktop, sun-bleached and alone. Grease-stained hands on a Harley's chrome. A stranger in a suit, snake buckle on his spine. Said life's a crooked engine, let me help you realign. Was he a demon, a dream, just the heat on my skin? One blink, he was gone, where that slick talker sling. Now the pistons scream truth as I twist that throttle tight. Some ghosts wear silk suits, mine rode off into the night. Into the night. Dust devils danced his shadow, teeth like whiskey ice. Talked of love gone rusted roads that ain't got nice. No pitchfork, no fire, just a sigh wrapped in smoke. Sometimes hell's just loneliness, he smirked, I almost choked. Was he a demon, a dream, just the heat on my skin? One blink, he was gone, with that slick talker sling. Now the pistons scream truth as I twist that throttle tight. Some ghosts wear silk suits, mine rode off into the night. Into the night. Into the night. He spat philosophy like dip into a can. Said regret's a tighter chain than the devil's finest brand. The moon cracked the horizon, his eyes flicked to the west. Then a coyote's wail, and that man just a breath. Was he a demon, a dream, just the heat on my skin? One blink, he was gone, where that slick talker sling. Now the pistons scream truth as I twist that throttle tight. Some ghosts wear silk suits, mine rode off into the night. Into the night. No sulfur, no contracts, just a handshake and a blur. But the road feels lighter, like grace stirred the dirt. Maybe Satan's just a drifter with too much time to kill, or a mirror in the mesquite showing truths I never will. I'll keep his words like whiskey buried deep beneath my ribs, 'cause the world don't trust a madman or the secrets that he lives. But when that engine hums at midnight and the stars all start to swarm, I'll know that silk-lipped shadow wore the devil's Sunday form. caught it sharp and sly. His hat wasn't Stetson white, just a shadow on his brow. And he drank from a hollow gourd what Texas never learned to grow. He's got south in his silence and steel in his veins, a ghost of the pampas in the Llanos' hot veins. That silver cup whispers of a homeland he'll never explain, just stares past the sunset where the memories remain. His hands, they'd cracked 1,000 storms, built fences stone by stone, taught Mustangs how to tremble when his lariat hissed and groaned. We share a smoke by firelight, he spoke in ashes and low, said this dirt's my prison compadre, but my soul's where the condors go. Oh, he's got south in his silence and steel in his veins, a ghost of the pampas in the Llanos' hot veins. That silver cup whispers of a homeland he'll never explain, just stares past the sunset where the memories remain. One night the coyotes howled a tune like some lost Argentine whale. He gripped that carbone handle, face pale as a Comanche moon pale. La nostalgia, he muttered, it bites harder than frost. Then poured me that bitter brew, says it's the warmth that he's lost. Sharpening that blade, eyes fixed on the southern cross where the Rio Grande starts to fade. Texas made him a legend, but his heart's a wild straight foe. Gaucho don't need no roots, just a horizon to swallow his soul. Engine roaring, fire in my eyes, desert high. so misplaced. City lights and neon dreams, they cut me to the bone. But the road keeps calling, says I'm not alone. The devil watches every mile, every deal I've made. But I hear the howl of my old guitar cutting through the shade. Back to the roots where the fire still burns, where the strings scream loud and the wheel still turns. The devil may ride, but he'll never win, 'cause the raw, wild sound is where I begin. Nights of whiskey haze, chasing hollow praise, trading truth for lies, lost in crowded days. But the mountains call my name, their echoes never fade, and the strings I left behind are the price I've paid. The devil laughs at every turn, every bridge I burn. But the raw, wild sound is the peace I've earned. Back to the roots where the fire still burns, where the strings scream loud and the wheel still turns. The devil may ride, but he'll never win, 'cause the raw, wild sound is where I begin. Back to the roots where the fire still burns, where the strings scream loud and the wheel still turns. The devil may ride, but he'll never win, 'cause the raw, wild sound is where I begin. Iron strings and calloused hands built this life on shifting sands. But the mountains rise and the road is clear. The answers I seek are already here, here. Back to the roots where the fire still burns, where the strings scream loud and the wheel still turns. No more running, no more lies, just the raw, wild sound on new open skies. She walks in shadows, a queen of the night, draped in leather, her touch ignites a whispered promise, a dangerous play. You'll lose your soul, but you'll beg to stay. She's got the moves, she's got the fire. One look and you're caught in her wire. Eyes of desire, they're pulling you in, lighting the fuse where the games begin. Eyes of desire, they're pulling you in, lighting the fuse where the games begin. No escape, you're lost in a flame. She's playing for keeps, you're part of her game. Every glance is a velvet chain. Every word a sweet refrain. You're a pawn in a wicked scheme, living a nightmare dressed as a dream. Eyes of desire, they're pulling you in, lighting the fuse where the games begin. No escape, you're lost in a flame. She's playing for keeps, you're part of her game. Oh yeah. The game is over. She fixed her eyes on you, on the real you. You can start to enjoy the fear. You can start to have fun or cry. You can do nothing now. Oh yeah. The game is over. She fixed her eyes on you, on the real you. The game is over. She fixed her eyes on you, on the real you. He cuts through the dust, a specter unnamed. Leather fused to bone, destiny unclaimed. Hair whips, constellations into the void. A king of wastelands, chaos employed. She watched from towers of gilded lies, where love's auctioned and freedom dies. Her pulse sank to a primal rhyme, a tempest brewed in stolen time. Shattering shackles, no graves to dig. He's the wildfire that kissed her ray. Melted iron where walls once stood. Twin infernos rewriting should. The sire thundered with banker's rage. She snapped his ledgers, tore the cage. Traded diamonds for diesel's kiss. Now home's the hum of pistons in bliss. Let empires crumble to ash and lore. They'll carve new myths on canyon floors. A crescendo drowns the cynic's scream. Their anthems forged in blasphemy's gleam. Shattering shackles, no graves to dig. He's the wildfire that kissed her ray. Melted iron where walls once stood. Twin infernos rewriting should. Oh, beneath floodlights where amplifiers rage. She sheds silk for his grease-stained gauge. Lace clings to chrome in sweated fire sustained, smoldering vows in petrol veins. Free asphalt lines splitting coldly, a legend etched in clutch plate here. Engine growling in the endless night, burning miles under my heels. A neon bar calls me in the dark. Whiskey and blues, they know how I feel. An old jukebox spitting fire, guitars crying for a dream. Smoky air and a loaded choir, singing tales of gasoline. Rolling hard on a lonesome road, highway dust in my veins. Whiskey shots and a six-string soul, another town, another name. Steel-eyed drifters, ghosts in the light, telling stories about a love gone cold. Cards on the table, bets on the night, living fast, never growing old. An old jukebox spitting fire, guitars crying for a dream. Smoky air and a loaded choir, singing tales of gasoline. Rolling hard on a lonesome road, highway dust in my veins. Whiskey shots and a six-string soul, another town, another name. Blacktop rivers, thunder rolls, chasing freedom, dodging tolls. Ain't no chains can hold me down. Got a heart that beats in sound. Rolling hard on a lonesome road, highway dust in my veins. Whiskey shots and a six-string soul, another town, another name. Neon fades and my mirrors glow, tail lights hum a farewell tune. Bar door swing, another show, another night beneath the moon.
They're sick of them suits with their whiskey veins. 1,000 spreadsheets driving him insane. Traded his tie for a beat-up Chevy, open road humming, leaving the levee. City lights dying in his rearview haze, dust on his boots, sun on neons cracked, whiskey burning, floorboards stacked, band howling loud like a midnight train, crowd stomping hard in the nicotine rain. Beer bottle sweating, strangers yelling hey, fiddle screaming, lost track of the day. Close his eyes as the amps blew hot, woke up alone in a parking lot, burning rubber on that Dixie Line, steel guitar crying, stars align, ghosts in his taillights, dreams on fire, no roads, no shade, just on the sky. Whoa, yeah. Sunrise bled through whiskey stains, bar stool ghost hum yesterday's pains, a pick on the floor, an old guitar case. The road whispered, keep running this race. They laughed at the law, sang Merle on the breeze, shared a flask with the ghosts in the trees. No names, no plans, just a spark in the dark. Two wild hearts leaving their mark, burning rubber on that Dixie Line, steel guitar crying, stars align, ghosts in his taillights, dreams on fire, no roots, no shade, just feather sky, burning rubber on that Dixie Line, steel guitar crying, stars align, ghosts in his taillights, dreams on fire, no roots, no shade, just feather sky. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Oh yeah. Tire tracks fade where her headlights gleamed, the ghostly band still raised.